Colts, and as you might see from the screen, it's a little bit different than you might expect. You might see Andrew Luck not part of the top three, um, and you might wonder, why is that? Well, in short, the answer why Andrew Luck isn't, um, the reason why Andrew Luck is not on this roster is simply because he retired yesterday, believe it or not. That's right, you heard it here first. Andrew Luck retiring from the NFL at age 29. So we're going to be, in honor of his retirement, we're going to be doing a rebuild of the Indianapolis Colts, 76 overall, 83 offense, 75 defense. It's going to be a lot harder now that we don't have Andrew Luck. Going into the year, they were a pretty heavy favorite, you know. But now that Andrew Luck's not there, um, I mean, I know that we're probably still going to do well here in Madden simulation this year, but that's mainly because we have Jacoby Brissett. But I don't know that Brissett can take over for Andrew Luck in real life. In Madden, for some reason, he plays like a god, though, so we're going to go ahead and keep Jacoby Brissett. We got our 10-minute timer already set up. So, um, as you see, we have Andrew Luck there in the free agency. We will not be able to pick him up, though, because this is the Colts rebuild without Luck. So, he's our only player who is off limits. I can't force him to retire in the game. Hence why he is cut. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer right now. Let's see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and sign Eric Berry to a one-year deal. Think that that's going to be good for us. Des Bryant won't hurt to have. Extra receiver. Nick Perry to help out this defense. And we're going to go ahead and grab Muhammad Wilkerson, try and grab some sacks. And that is, I think, all I really need. Center wear could be good, but we have Marlon Mack, so we don't really need him. I'm going to go ahead and see if there's a scheme-fitting linebacker or linebacker that I like for this team for 1 year, or a corner that I'd like for one year. I do like David Emerson, but I think I'm going to come back to him if I end up needing a corner or something. I don't know really all what I need. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Doesn't hurt to pick up some O-line. So we're going to go ahead and actually go to all Cowboys. Zach Martin. And do we have a defensive tackle? Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's add like a 3rd round pick. There we go. Travis Frederick will be a little bit harder to trade for, as we know, but he's still a really good player, someone we could use. I'm gonna go ahead and offer him, or them, Gaithers, or Gaithers, however you say his name, and we're gonna offer the second round pick and a 4th rounder. And that should not quite be enough, so we're gonna add a 2nd from, no, a 3rd from next year. We'll try that first. Not quite enough. They don't really want Gaithers either. I'll offer with the 3rd. See, yeah, that's not enough. How much should Gaithers add? Gaithers does add a bit of value, but it doesn't appear like he's going to be enough. So I'm going to add Eric Berry in that second round pick and just see if that's going to be enough for Travis Frederick. Not quite. We're going to go ahead and pass up Gathers. I know who I can get as a replacement. Oh wow, did that make it? That didn't really do anything. Okay. They really don't want him now, so we'll just add a fourth rounder, and that should. No? Let's try it. Just 2 seconds, I guess. It's a little bit of an overpayment for a center, but I mean, I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. Marshall Yonda is going to be another piece I look at adding here. He's 34 years old. Definitely only a 1-year piece. Gonna go ahead and look at right end Kamiko Ture, and we're gonna add a fourth rounder maybe, and a fifth rounder. There we go. We got Marshall Yonda. Excuse me. Now we're gonna go add some to the defense. We're gonna go ahead and trade for Geno Atkins for the first round pick, and we need to get some cap outs. So he's got an $11 million cap hit. So let's offer Jack Doyle and Anthony Castano. Sheared. There we go. Then we're gonna need. I know I said I have a running back, and we do, but I mean, you can't go wrong with someone like Saquon Barkley. Just really, he's you can't really can't top what he does. I mean, I guess maybe if you're looking at like an Ezekiel Elliott, okay, but not many people can outperform what he puts up. Let's see if that would actually be enough to draw in an Evan Ingram. Okay, it's not. Let's just get Saquads. Oh, that's not going to be enough for Saquon Barkley. Let's see, they need a middle linebacker. Alright. Yeah, they're not going to want any of those players. They suck. Maybe if I offer up Malik Hooker in the first round and a second rounder. No? Alright. Let's go for someone else that I think will get no problem, which should be Calais Campbell. We'll offer a first round next year. Gotta sort out some cap stuff. They want a right outside linebacker. We do have Nick Perry, who we can offer up. And we can offer up Malik Hooker. Hopefully that's enough space cleared. Okay, it is. We have 2 minutes left. But now, the remaining time that we do have, um, I would like to use to get rid of um, a couple players. Um, for example, Chester Rogers, you will release. Um, and we're going to release you. Oh, not edit. Get rid of this player. We have a little bit of time left, and I'm going to use that to hopefully get the 2 players I want. Oh, did he get signed or something? I guess he's on a team, so I just gotta hurry up and get 2 players on the team, and it's going off. We did officially get Mason Foster onto the team as time expired. 81 overall, 91 defense, or 91 offense, 77 defense. Gonna go ahead and take a look, make sure everything is as I want going into the year. Everything looks okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Marshall Yonda and move him over to right tackle, just because he should be alright there. And yeah, so our offensive line is pretty good. Our wide receivers could have done a little bit more, not gonna lie, but we're alright. Marlon Mack's gonna suffice just fine. Eric Ebron, he's gonna be solid for us. Brissett, hopefully you can run us or throw us into the playoffs. Campbell's got the X Factor along with Geno Atkins, who we added. Pierre Desir is going to be our starting corner. Our safeties could be a little bit better. A little bit worried on this side, but hopefully Desir can make up for it. Right outside linebacker, another weak spot, but we do have Darius Leonard on the left and Mason Foster in the middle. And so yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be enough to take our team into the Super Bowl, the playoffs, all of that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and send to the midseason point now and see what happens. My guess, we're going to be 5-2, 5-3, somewhere around there. Jacoby Brissett is gonna want to impress the fans and play well, and the Colts go 3-1. We do still have a chance to sneak our way into the off-season, or into the postseason rather. But I'm guessing it's gonna all come down to whether or not this defense is good enough I know that there are some holds, but we traded for Atkins for a reason, and for we traded for Campbell for a reason. We do sneak our way into the playoffs at 8-7-1. How about that? We win the division. We're set just under 4,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Marlon Mack just over 1,000 yards rushing. Very low rushing touchdown stats for the team. Receiving 900 yards from T.Y. Hilton, 8 touchdowns from Hilton, 7 from Ebron, or 7 from Dez, 9 from Ebron. Defensively, Pierre Desir led the team in tackles along with Kenny Moore the second. Tackles for a loss goes to a two-way tie with Justin Houston and Tyquan Lewis. Marcus Hunt with 12. Sacks, Justin Houston led the team with 8.5, 4 from Atkins and Campbell. A very lackluster season from them. Kenny Moore, 3 interceptions along with this year. Really don't know what happened there with Campbell and Atkins. Yeah. Now we're going to go ahead take a look at the yearly awards. Josh Allen somehow won the MVP. That's crazy. Coach of the Year, Jason Garrett, again, makes no sense. I'm pretty sure Brissett Brissett did not make top 10. Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Allen. Jacoby Brissett snuck his way on at number 9. Vontaze Burfict wins the Defensive Player of the Year. No one from the Colts makes it. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Marquise Hollywood Brown, followed by Paris Campbell, number 2. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Devin Bush. Bobby O'Keefe. Wait. Okay, I'm not gonna. Bobby Okereke. Not sure if that's how you say it, but probably butchered it. Makes it. Best quarterback, number 1, Baker Mayfield. 5 was Brissett, running back. Kareem Hunt, number 1. Marlon Mack, number 10. Best wide receiver, Keenan Allen. Can't speak today. D.D. Westbrook, second at number 10. Best O-line. Zach Martin made it. Travis Frederick, Marshall Yonda. Not really a surprise, Quentin Nelson. Not surprised to see a lot of our players here. Typically do have a pretty strong offensive line. Defensive line, we only have Justin Houston. Not surprised by that because Calais Campbell and Geno Atkins had very lackluster years. Kyle Van Noy from the Patriots, best linebacker. Surprised it wasn't Mosley or Vontaze Burfict, because I'm pretty sure if we go back to Defensive Player of the Year, Burfict won that. Yeah, so don't know how you wins the best defensive player but not the best linebacker. Doesn't make much sense to me, but that's Madden sim logic for you. No Colts there. Best DB. We have a chance at having someone in it. Marlon Humphrey, that's number 1. Other than that, no no one in the Dimebackers for the Colts. Anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead and see what the Browns rating is. Really don't want to lose this game. I don't want to lose in the wild card round, and the Browns win the Super Bowl every year. We're in 84, they're a 79. They have a lot more superstar X factors, however. Due to that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to play this game, but we're only going to play the key moments of this, alright? That's different, alright? Anyway, if I had to guess, um, there's uh, we're gonna have a difficult game. We're gonna have our work cut out for this one. 7-0 Browns, of course. Uh, oh, did not mean to hit play there, but I guess we'll, we'll do this play or two. Um, hopefully I don't mess it up for the Colts, but okay, I don't see anything open. I think we got the first down. The first down there. Yeah, we did. Alright. And the Colts answer back. Oh, we got the ball back. Let's see how this goes. We got 3-10-7. 2-minute drill. We got the ball back. Oh, they're about to, they're in the red zone. Oh, it stays 7-10, 17-7, 17-14. We have the ball in the red zone. 24-14, 21-24. Come on, Brissett. You got this. Don't let the Browns get between you and that Lombardi trophy. Come on, do what Andrew Luck couldn't, and you win that first postseason game against the Cleveland Browns, knocking them out of the playoffs. Jacoby Brissett just going off. 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, no pick. Baker Mayfield throwing 2 costly interceptions. Marlon Mack out rushing, or barely having a better day, but having a better day than Kareem Hunt. 5 less rush yards, but he had that all-important rushing touchdown. Receiving end, we have T.Y. Hilton leading all receivers, even outperforming Odell Beckham Jr. Defensively, from Darius Leonard. They had 3 sacks from Olivier Vernon, but in the end, it was big interceptions from Quincy Wilson and Greg Odom that put this game away as the Colts win by 14, a 2-possession ball game. Alright, so now going into the NFL or NFC divisional round of the playoffs after giving our team the upgrades that we have. We're going to be taking on the who is it? Who will we be facing? It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Again, going in, playing the key moments only. We are 5 overall higher, so we should end up pulling off win, but you never know in this game. Lamar Jackson is gonna probably be running all over the field. As the Madden sim engine has been reworked a little bit so that rushing quarterbacks will rush around a lot more. But we have 1-2 in Brissett. Not quite as good as Lamar Jackson, who goes down and puts 7 up on the first drive of the game. 7-7 tie. We got the ball back, and let's see. It's still 7-7. 7-14 Ravens take the lead. And now 10-14. And third down, we get the touchdown. 17-14. 17-21. Fourth quarter red zone alert. We got to hop in and help out Jacoby Brissett and the Colts. We're down by 4. Fourth quarter, 13 yards away from the end zone. First down and 10. RPO. We hit Dez, but he stopped for a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 12. And let's see, 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Brissett in the gun. Oh, God, that's my fault. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. 3rd down and 16 to go. It is a big play here. We need the touchdown. Brissett throws open. Devin punches with the touchdown. And the Colts take the lead in the 4th quarter, 24-21. And the Ravens have the ball. And it's the end of the game drive, 3 minutes left. Oh wait, no, it's the Colts. I thought the Ravens still had it. I guess we have it, so after this play, I'm going to go ahead and pop out and let Superson take care of it. And, oh, he drops it. And so now, we're going to go ahead and hope that Jacoby Brissett can run out the clock. That's all he has to do. The game's on the line. Rock Ya-Sin and the Ravens. And I think he's on the Ravens. Alright, 45 seconds left in the game. We have 3 timeouts. And we're 75 yards from the end zone. Let's see if I can take the Colts on a game-winning drive. Alright, first play complete. Des Bryant can't hang on. Alright. We're going to do an RPO. Try and hit T.Y. Hilton, the speedster. Jacoby, come on, you got to make that throw. Got to make that throw. Come on. We're going to go back to an RPO here. We hit punches, but again, we can't get anywhere. We're going to go ahead and take the punt. And we do stop them at the 35. We have all 3 timeouts. They have 2. I'm going to go ahead and hope. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play the last 14 seconds of this one. Oh, actually, I guess we're not. We're going into overtime. The Ravens won the toss, and they, of course, are going to receive. It's not letting me choose, so I guess we're going to go with whichever one it could be. Not that there's a huge, like, it's not a huge thing. For some reason that wouldn't let me skip, so we're hopping in. It looks like there was a turnover, and all we need is a score to win. Brissett rolls out, and he runs it in, touchdown. The game is over. The Indianapolis Colts beat the Baltimore Ravens and in overtime in Baltimore by a score of 30-24. Mr. Jacoby Brissett leading the Colts once again to a playoff victory. And now it's time to go to the NFC or the AFC Championship game and see who the Indianapolis Colts will play. And of course it's no other than the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to go ahead and simulate this one and see if Brissett can pick up the win on his own. No, he cannot. And that is going to be the game. Looks like, or the season, it looks like our coach is the coach of the Pro Bowl, however. But this 86 overall team, 95 offense, 83 defense, could not stop Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs as for this one. Um, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, and hit that like button, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Peace.